yeah, Collegeville. And yes, I'm glad to say that I'm a Kahok. I'm about to graduate. Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
White and purple, yeah, I know you see it. You see the chaos and you tell yourself you wanna be it. I go to CHS, so I am a champ. I ran this game so long I'm starting to get a stomach cramp. Class of 1 and 2, but we're number 1. Shout out to all my juniors, yeah, you know we get it done. White and purple, you already know. It's little easy peasy and that boy lay low.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
I'm about my white and purple, Scarface and DJ Screw. We on the peak of the mountain, best at what we do. Yeah, we the champs, homie, but we ain't selling shoes. These boys bleeding purple, call us the cheapin' crew. They don't gotta do it big, cause I don't play with sports. I play my cards right, now a good report. When Dub 12 comes, it's time to roll off. I'm the back cause everybody rolling with me, K-Hawks.
Yeah, you know what it is.
All the freshmen, all the fresh sophomores,
High school, champions.
yeah, they know what it is.
All around my town, everything is
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
we shut it down for the school and the sports team.
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
And very good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the RP Lumber Center in Edwardsville. And Happy New Year, everyone, as we welcome you into this afternoon's broadcast of a little Kahok hockey action as your Collinsville Kahawks get ready to take on the O'Fallon Panthers. Once again, my name is Todd Duke, and we welcome you in to the pregame show brought to you today by LC's Pub in Caseyville. Great food, great drinks, and great service served up daily at LC's Pub in Caseyville. LC's Pub, 605 North Main Street in Caseyville. Give them a call for carryout orders. LC's Pub, 618-855-9007. Well, your Collinsville Kahawks come into this contest with a record of 1-11-1. They have 3 points so far on the season, and they sit in last place in Class 2A Division Hockey of the Mississippi Valley Club Hockey Association, and their head coach, Craig Duffy. O'Fallon is 10-3-2. They have registered 22 points on the year, and they sit in third place behind Granite City and Edwardsville, and their head coach is Patrick Roy. Collinsville continues to struggle through the 23-24 season and are now hoping for better things now that the calendar has switched over to a new year. The Kahawks' lone win on the season came back on November the 16th in a 6-3 win versus Triad. Collinsville then lost 7 straight before picking up their only tie thus far on the season. That was a 4-4 tie with Columbia on December 21st. The defending champs in the Granite City Warriors then handed the Kahawks an 8-3 loss before Columbia got back at Collinsville after that tie by handing Collinsville a 6-2 loss Friday to end the 2023 portion of the schedule. O'Fallon, they had a good 2023. Panthers started the year with 4 straight wins out of the gate before hitting a bump with a 1-1 tie versus Vianney to snap that streak. The next game after that tie would be their first loss on the year as Edwardsville handed the Panthers a hard-fought 3-2 loss. O'Fallon would get back in the win column with a 12-1 win versus Highland before another loss to Edwardsville, this time by a score of 4-2. O'Fallon started the month of December while winning 5 straight games before ending 2023 with a 3-3 tie with Granite City 6 days ago, and their third loss, a 3-2 setback versus Belleville on Thursday to end the 2023 portion of this year's schedule. Joining us on the other microphone, former Collinsville Kahok head hockey coach Ryan Shea. Happy New Year, sir.
Happy New Year to you, Todd. Good to be here.
All right, so you're a former head coach. Just pretend for a minute that you're back in charge. How difficult is it to rebound once you get a start like they have a 1-11-1?
Very difficult because, there's a few remaining games in the year. There's bad combination of not being able to keep the puck out of the net and putting the puck in the net. Like we talked about last game, you got to do more simple stuff, get the puck in deep, maybe a little bit more structure on the defensive end, protect your goaltender. But, keep it good in the locker room, too. Once the finger pointing starts, that's when things can get really out of control. Despite your record, you're still a team. These guys ain't going nowhere. So you got to stay together.
All right. Had a chance just a little while ago. By the way, that's Ryan Shea. He'll be with us for this game. Had a chance a little while ago to catch up with one of the assistant coaches, Rob Ferry. My conversation with assistant coach Ferry will come your way after this timeout on the LC's Pub pregame show here on the Kahok Sports Network.
Looking for a little bite to eat in a nice, friendly establishment before heading out to a game? Look no further than LC's Pub in Caseyville. Just blocks from Collinsville High School, LC's Pub is the pub of choice for Kahok fans, before, after, or even during Kahok games. LC's Pub features a wide variety of traditional bar food like burgers and fries, chicken wings and chicken strips, appetizers like pepper jack mac and cheese bites, fried pickles, and green beans. Plus they have salads, fish, shrimp, and more. LC's Pub also features an outdoor patio, a gaming room, weekly poker tournaments, and a pool table, plus enough TVs for all the sports fans. And LC's Pub shows Kahok games live as well as Blues and Cardinals games. LC's Pub, 605 North Main Street in Caseyville, right across the intersection from All Pro Tees. Call for carryout orders at 618-855-9007 and on Facebook at LC's Pub. LC's Pub, Kahok fans' pub of choice. Do you have a big land improvement project that requires some outside help? Call Petroff Trucking Company. The Petroff Companies have been shaping the metro area since 1975. Family owned and operated, Petroff Trucking Company can do the job and do it right. Hauling, excavating, and grading, they do that and more. Petroff Companies also has roll-off dumpster rentals. They also specialize in dirt and rock sales. Petroff Trucking Company can help you develop your land for your needs. Petroff Trucking Company. Check out their website, petrofftrucking.com, or give them a call, 618-797-6100. Petroff Trucking Company, shaping the metro area since 1975.
The Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been a proud supporter of KahokSports.com and the Kahok Sports Network from day one. Since 1934, the Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been providing women in the community an opportunity to make a difference with fundraisers and projects, all that go towards helping the needy in Collinsville. If you would like any information on any event sponsored by the Collinsville Junior Service Club, head to Facebook, type in Collinsville Junior Service Club, and then click on the event tab. We thank the Collinsville Junior Service Club for their continued support of the Kahok Sports Network and KahokSports.com.
Looking for a little bite to eat in a nice, friendly establishment before heading out to a game? Look no further than LC's Pub in Caseyville. Just blocks from Collinsville High School, LC's Pub is the pub of choice for Kahok fans, before, after, or even during Kahok games. LC's Pub features a wide variety of traditional bar food like burgers and fries, chicken wings and chicken strips, appetizers like pepper jack mac and cheese bites, fried pickles, and green beans. Plus they have salads, fish, shrimp, and more. LC's Pub also features an outdoor patio, a gaming room, weekly poker tournaments, and a pool table, plus enough TVs for all the sports fans. And LC's Pub shows Kahok games live as well as Blues and Cardinals games. LC's Pub, 605 North Main Street in Caseyville, right across the intersection from All Pro Tees. Call for carryout orders at 618-855-9007 and on Facebook at LC's Pub. LC's Pub, Kahok fans' pub of choice.
And we welcome you back into the LC's Pub pregame show here on the Kahok Sports Network. Happy New Year once again to everyone. Got a little January 1st hockey action. I think this is the first time I've done a game on January 1st. Anyway, we are at the RP Lumber Center in Edwardsville as your Collinsville Kahawks get ready to take on the O'Fallon Panthers. Joining us now, Rob Ferry. He is one of the assistant head coaches filling in today for Craig Duffy, just in the interview portion, not in the game. So first of all, Mr. Ferry, tell us a little bit about yourself and your hockey background.
Yeah, as you said, I'm Rob Ferry. Been coaching with these guys for a year now for this season. I've coached all of Ice Hawks from 8U all the way up to Bantam level now. I'm with the Bantam A2 team, so, and played as a kid, so just coaching it now. So.
Tell me a little bit about the playing as a kid deal of it. Who did you play for back then?
I played pickup hockey. I never really played organized. We moved. My dad was military, so we were moving a lot. So never got to play organized, but understand the game and love teaching it. So.
All right, tell me a little bit about your holidays with your family. Everything go all right?
Oh yeah, it was a good holiday, and Christmas was good, and had some time off, so it's been nice just concentrating on hockey. It's been fun. So, and playing a New Year's Day game is kind of fun, actually.
Yeah, different for me, too. All right, let's go backwards in time. It's been 3 games since we covered the team in that 4-1 loss to Edwardsville. So let's go talk about the 4-4 tie with Columbia. Had a 4-3 lead, but, man, the Eagles scored with just 4 seconds left in the game. Those things are killers, aren't they?
Yeah, that was hard, and I really felt like we outplayed them. I mean, we played a really solid game, and then, we did have a bad bounce on the first goal, and we had 3 hit pipes. I mean, they really played well. They were moving the puck well. They were, and then to see that happen, it was hard. It's hard on the team, but that's how you learn.
That's how hockey goes sometimes. Ask the Blues. I think they hit 3 posts in the third period against Pittsburgh the other night. All right, so 8 days later, you met Columbia again, and this time the Eagles got the better of you guys in a 6-2 loss. So tell us about that game a little bit.
Yeah, when you start to break down things, I would say there were some goals that the goalie would like back, and then, we got to cover better coming back into the zone to help them out. So, those things happen, and we got to learn from it and move forward. I mean, that's all you can do.
Sandwiched in between that was another game against Granite City. Seems like you've played the defending champs a lot this year, and just like the previous 2 games, things didn't go too well in that one either.
Yeah, that one, if I remember right, that one started with an early goal, and that's kind of seems like one of the big problems for us is giving up early goals, and that tends to get the kids down. So we got to do a better job in our own zone, getting clearing those pucks and getting them out of the zone and keep those from happening.
Yeah, you mentioned going down early. I've seen that happen a few times in the games I've done, but what I've also seen happen after the fact is you guys make a little bit of a late push, and you did in that game with back-to-back power play goals.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And if I remember right, in that one there, we really fought back in that because we got down big on that, and then they really fought back, and it shows a lot of heart, and I think things are going to come together. It's just sometimes it takes a little time, and once they start to buy in, then I think things will start turning around. I think they're going to be a good team.
Well, that 2015-16 team that won the championship that year, they had a horrible record through November and December, and then they really turned it on in January, came back, played well in the playoffs, and won a championship. So how do you go about trying to turn that corner?
Well, they just got to keep working hard. I mean, you can't get down. It's a grind, and we're all in the playoffs. It's about getting yourself ready to go for that. So everything that happens now is just prepping, and so we gotta keep working on the things that we need to work on and get better at it.
All right, you got O'Fallon here this afternoon. Things didn't go too well the last time you played them. You lost 10-1. What can you learn from that game, take from that game, and put it to use today to maybe pull out a win?
Boy, there's a lot of skill out there, and we have a lot of skilled players, and for us, it's about keeping the play in front of us, and trying to knock down shots. I mean, we got to keep the pucks to the outside. Don't give them the middle, and take your opportunities when they're available. Don't try to force them. They're a good team. They're really fast, and you just can't chase them.
Thanks for the visit, Coach. Happy New Year.
I appreciate that. Thanks.
That is Rob Ferry, one of the assistant coaches here for your Collinsville Kahok ice hockey squad. We'll take a break here on the LC's Pub pregame show. When we come back, we'll throw the starters your way. And if we have some time, we'll throw some stats your way as well. All that and more coming up on the Kahok Sports Network. Looking for a little bite to eat in a nice, friendly establishment before heading out to a game? Look no further than LC's Pub in Caseyville. Just blocks from Collinsville High School, LC's Pub is the pub of choice for Kahok fans, before, after, or even during Kahok games. LC's Pub features a wide variety of traditional bar food like burgers and fries, chicken wings and chicken strips, appetizers like pepper jack mac and cheese bites, fried pickles, and green beans. Plus they have salads, fish, shrimp, and more. LC's Pub also features an outdoor patio, a gaming room, weekly poker tournaments, and a pool table, plus enough TVs for all the sports fans. And LC's Pub shows Kahok games live as well as Blues and Cardinals games. LC's Pub, 605 North Main Street in Caseyville, right across the intersection from All Pro Tees. Call for carryout orders at 618-855-9007 and on Facebook at LC's Pub. LC's Pub, Kahok fans' pub of choice.
Hi, Purple and White fans. This is Dan Mode, class of 1989. I'm with New American Funding. Myself and New American Funding are proud sponsors of Kahok Athletics. As we have great coaches at CHS on all the courts, fields, and tracks, we like to coach you through the home buying process and refinance process. If there's ever anything we can do, I can be reached at 618-973-5343 or www.danmodeloans.com. Let's support our student athletes at CHS. They deserve the best. Thank you for your time, and go Kahawks.
Plumbing or electrical problems? Is your AC or heater on the fritz? There are dozens of companies out there, but do you really know who you're letting in your home? Trust Tiger. Our technicians are clean-cut, drug-free, and background-checked. What other company can make this bold statement? Our 24-hour emergency service will ensure your plumbing, heating, AC, and electric are up and running no matter what time of day it is. Schedule your appointment today. Tiger Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, and Electrical Services. We earn our stripes every day.
Just because we're adults doesn't mean we don't have toys, am I right? If your adult toys consist of boats, campers, or RVs, then you need to call the GASA storage team of professionals. Winter weather in the Midwest can be quite harsh, and finding a place to properly store those expensive toys for winter can be just as rough as a Midwest winter. That's where the GASA storage team comes in, with outdoor self-storage and covered storage for your toys. They even have tractor-trailer parking. Conveniently located at Horseshoe Lake Road and 111 in Pontoon Beach. GASA Storage, for the safe storage of all of your toys. Contact the GASA Storage team, gasastorage@gmail.com, or call today, GASA Storage Team, 618-797-6100. Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Lottie's Cafe offers food, cocktails, and gaming in a great atmosphere highlighted by fast and friendly service. Lottie's Cafe also offers a unique menu that features soups and salads, sandwiches and paninis, pizza and flatbreads, appetizers and desserts, as well as breakfast. That's right, we said breakfast. Unique breakfast items such as a breakfast stromboli, a breakfast BLT, and breakfast burritos. Lottie's also offers creative cocktails, a wine bar, the coldest beer around, and a video gaming area for those 21 and older. And don't forget the Lottie's Cafe gift certificates. Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Check them out online at lottiescafe.com, on Facebook, or in person in the Strip next to the Walmart Neighborhood Market. Or call Lottie's Cafe at 618-223-8256. Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Got vinyl? Rich's Record Emporium in Uptown Collinsville can take care of all of your vinyl needs and more. You can peruse through thousands of records, from country to hard-to-find jazz, and classic rock is always in stock at Rich's Record Emporium, used vinyl, new vinyl, and hard-to-find vinyl. Don't forget to check out the audio room at Rich's, where you can check out the latest in audio gear, from new top-of-the-line speakers to turntables and receivers, plus all of the accessories. Rich's has t-shirts, record cleaners, turntable needles, wall art, and so much more. If you can't find what you're looking for at Rich's, they will do their best to find it for you. Don't forget to mention seeing this ad on the Kahok Sports Network for a 10% discount at checkout. Rich's Record Emporium, 131 West Main Street in Collinsville, or call 618-795-1333 or online at richesrecordemporium.com.
Herald Square and Cold Herald, two great additions to the Collinsville landscape. Next to the Old Herald Brewery and Distillery, Herald Square is a new outdoor multi-use event space in Collinsville. Concerts, fun and games, farmer markets, and so much more. Herald Square, a great space for Collinsville's future. And just off the square's turf, Cold Herald, old-fashioned scooped ice cream gelato, house-made recipes, and premium sourced product. If you're over 21, ask about the good stuff at Cold Herald. Watch Collinsville grow. Herald Square and Cold Herald, two great new additions, only in Collinsville, Illinois.
And once again, we welcome you back to the RP Lumber Center here in Edwardsville. Todd Duke, Ryan Shea, and Heath Yaxis are with you today. Heath is on the camera. Ryan's on the other microphone. My name is Todd Duke. Settle on in, folks. Got a little New Year's Day hockey action for you, and here are your starters. We'll begin with the O'Fallon Panthers. On defense, you will find Kyle Settles and Chase Green. Your centerman today is Jeremiah Peterson. On the right wing is Colton Miller, and on the left wing is Jack Vale. And in goal for O'Fallon is Ezra Ford. For your Collinsville Kahawks, your defensemen are Jace Ferry and Glenn Bennett. Your centerman is Eric Denny. On the right wing, Benjamin Klein. On the left wing, Lincoln Duffy. And in goal is Landon Radel. We are underway. Collinsville is the home team today. They're out there in the white jerseys, trimmed in a little purple, black, and gray. And they have the word Kahawks written across the fronts of their jerseys. For the O'Fallon Panthers, they're in their traditional midnight blue road uniforms, trimmed in a little of that O'Fallon gold. Numbers are in white, and they have the O'Fallon logo on the fronts of their jerseys, and that is O'Fallon going back to collect the puck after Collinsville tried to clear it down and set up a little offensive zone time, but that never materialized. But Glenn Bennett stops the puck at the blue line. Green has it behind his own net for O'Fallon and comes out and sends the puck out to center ice once again, and that was tipped, the referee says, and that waves off the icing call. So now Collinsville has to play a little defense, which they do with their defenseman, Glenn Bennett. He'll send the puck in from the wrong side of the red line, and that'll be an icing call.
Yeah, Collinsville don't want to get in a track meet with O'Fallon today, Todd. They got a lot of skill on both ends of the rink, and they'll run that floater through the neutral zone quite a bit and catch you on a lot of sneaky breakaways. So
nice to see Eric Denny back in there after he was gone for a little while playing for the Junior Blues. So Collinsville will get their premier skill player and speedster back out there and maybe help a little bit in the goal scoring department. Here is Collinsville picking off a puck in the O'Fallon zone, and they'll bring it through neutral zone. Here comes Duffy. Duffy with a shot that banks off the legs of one of the defensemen for O'Fallon, and then off the boards it goes over here to this near side. Hens will send it all the way around back behind the O'Fallon net, where the Panthers will pick it up from there. And here comes Mason Chaktober, and he'll send that puck all the way down the ice, and that one is going to be an icing call going the other direction. So each team has iced the puck once. 12:36 to play here in period number one, and no score thus far between Collinsville and O'Fallon.
yeah, getting pucks deep and putting pressure on O'Fallon's defense is going to play a huge part in this game today, I think.
Collinsville needs something to go right, that's for sure. And there's a shot on goal and a save by Ezra. Ezra, by the way, in his 11th game, 420 minutes under his belt so far this year. He has a record of 5-2-2. He has given up 15 goals, made 226 saves. He has a pretty good goals against average of 1.50 and a save percentage just a couple of ticks below 94%. So a pretty good goalie for O'Fallon back there in the pipes.
Yeah, I think if he sees it, he stops it for the most part. You got to get traffic, got to get bodies to the net.
Collinsville, they counter with Landon Radel. He is in his 13th game, 458 minutes up to this point. He is 2-9-1. He has given up 70 goals and made 329 saves. Has a very bloated goals against average of 6.42, and his save percentage is right at 82.5. He's had a rough year. And here is a chance, and there it is, and that's the first goal of the game, scored by number 60, Caden Garin. That is his third goal of the year, and the O'Fallon Panthers have staked themselves out to a 1-0 lead with 12:11 left to play here in this first period.
Yeah, good puck movement by O'Fallon coming through the zone there, and they did the right thing, get it to the guy who's open. The other guy goes to the net. Simple tap in.
Yep.
Going to be a long afternoon for Collinsville if we can't pick some of that stuff up.
Yeah, I think, unfortunately, the Kahawks have been used to kind of long evenings. This is, I believe, the only
There we go.
afternoon game on the schedule. Collinsville trying to answer over there on the far faceoff circle. Couldn't continue all the way down. And now the puck into the neutral zone. Denny will send it over here to Bennett. Bennett, he'll bank it right off of the body of the guy who just scored the goal, and that would be Garon. And now through the neutral zone and the RP Lumber logo here at center ice. Collinsville will send it in all the way around the boards on the far side. Comes all the way around to this near side elbow. There was a nice play by Duffy. He'll get it back. Denny plays it into the middle, a high slot, but there wasn't anybody there. And Bennett and Ferry couldn't get there quick enough to get a true shot on goal. But a turnover by O'Fallon gives Collinsville another opportunity. Here is Duffy. He'll put a shot up. That one goes high over the head of Ezra. Out the other side we go. Ferry, he takes a shot. Blocker save by Ezra. Over in the corner, Denny picks up the puck. He'll send it into the high slot once again, but unable to slow that puck down was Ferry. He'll go to try to chase it down, and that puck will squirt out of the zone and go to the neutral zone. Here is Duffy, though, on a nice little play
move
by Eric Denny. Nice move by Duffy. Keeps the play alive. In front, shot. That one just goes wide over here on the near post side, and then it bounces up out of play. And that will stop the clock with exactly 11 minutes left to go here in this first period.
That's a great shift by the K-Hawks there, pinning them deep. They had some tired Panthers on the ice, a couple great opportunities, getting pucks to the net. Good shift after a goal.
Collinsville, one of their main objectives here today is to stay out of the penalty box, man. They give up way too many power play goals, don't get enough themselves with their man advantages. So the key is just stay 5-on-5 and do the best you can.
Yeah, it's a good recipe.
Here is Glenn Bennett. Bennett will send the puck up to Denny, but that goes right past his stick, and somebody from O'Fallon touched it on its way down, so that waves off the icing call. O'Fallon gets there first. They send it up the near boards. Denny intercepts, throws one right off the side of the net, and then he'll continue the chase, Will Denny, over into the far side corner, but that's whacked at by O'Fallon. They'll send it back over here, and Bennett will come up with it. There's a tipped shot that ended up floating and saved with relative ease there by Ezra Ford.
Yeah, he's going to pick those up all day. You got to have a guy in there swatting, causing disruption in front of their goaltender.
Ezra, there's a name you don't hear very much.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I just got through wrapping up watching the television show Ray Donovan. One of the main characters on there was named Ezra Goldman. I tell you, that was a great show, man.
Ooh.
All right, all the way down to the other end. Collinsville back to play some defense, but a whistle will stop the action. And that's an icing call, and we'll bring it all the way back down for another face-off in front of Ford. 10:16 to play here in this opening period. Collinsville trailing 1-0. Got beat just about 2 weeks ago by this O'Fallon team, 10-1. Collinsville, they get the puck. Here is Lee. Lee with a little backhander in the high slot. Couldn't get much on that one. He had a guy draped all over him anyway. And now Lee will try to go chase it down over back behind the O'Fallon net. Does a nice job bumping off the player for O'Fallon. Collinsville playing a little tough right now. I like to see that. And O'Fallon brings the puck back up through the neutral zone. Oh, Lee was about ready to cream Vale, and he just jumped out of the way just in time.
Well, you're going to have that opportunity with these O'Fallon kids. As you can see right now, they like to handle the puck quite a bit.
Yeah, over in the far side corner it goes. Picked up over there. Bodies go flying. Nolan Duffy avoided a hit, and now it comes onto the stick of Ian Yaxtis, our cameraman's son. And then back behind the Kahok net, O'Fallon finds it, and they'll send it out to the blue line, but no one there to pick it up, and it'll go all the way down the length of the ice. Picked up down there by Colin Brown. Brown sends it back up to the neutral zone. Waiting for it there was Miller. Miller turns. He is being draped by one of the Collinsville Kahawk players, and now a loose puck will come to Settles. Settles had a hat trick.
That's offside.
Yeah, Settles had a hat trick in the game against Collinsville in that 10-1 loss. And here is another shot, this one from the blue line, or a little bit after the blue line, but shoved aside. Collinsville trying to corral the puck over there in the far side corner, couldn't do it. Coming away with it is Feldker. I believe Feldker had a hat trick in that game also.
Yeah, he's an excellent player.
Comes all the way back to Sova. Sova tries to keep the puck and the momentum going O'Fallon's way, but that one banks off the glass and comes all the way out to the neutral zone at the center red line. Sent over to the far side, just off of the bench over there was Zeth Jordan. And now Jordan with a shot from the high slot. That's blocked by the Collinsville defense. And then the Kahawks come up with the puck. Here is Eric Denny. He's got that speed. Comes in over here on this right wing. Makes a couple of nice moves. Tries to get it in front. And almost lost the puck for a second. Then the backhand was probably a little too close to the post for a really good shot on goal. And here comes Feldker once again. Feldker sends it out to the high slot. Denny, he intercepts.
Got two.
Only has one guy back, 2-on-1 Collinsville. Duffy shoots.
There you go.
Saved by Ford. Oh, and the rebound was left out there for Denny, and Ford jumped on that too.
What a save. Unreal.
Over to the far side in front of the O'Fallon bench. Picked up over there by Hens. Hens gets crunched in the corner. O'Fallon player lost his stick. Collinsville sends
Look
it
out here.
all the way into the high slot area. And now a chance for a breakaway, but unable to catch up with that puck is Turner. He didn't get there until it was pretty much behind the net. And then nice job by Bennett to steal that puck away from him. And now Bennett will lift a high hoister out into the neutral zone. Picked up into the defensive side by Chase Green for O'Fallon. He'll send it back to the offensive zone, but Collinsville has a couple of players back. Here is Hens. He'll send it off of that far corner, and then a nice tip out over there at the end of the Kahok bench to keep that puck out of O'Fallon's zone.
Oh, there you go. Good turnover.
Here is Stennett. Stennett races in, looking for some help. Oh, tried to find one in the high slot with Eric Denny, but that puck found an O'Fallon stick instead. And O'Fallon will take over and bring it back up ice. Here is Jeremiah Peterson, but that's intercepted by Collinsville. Duffy will send a shot all the way in. Shoved aside by Ford. Here comes Denny. Denny gets crunched up against the boards, but he saw that one coming and positioned himself quite well. Over on the far side, Collinsville trying to keep the attack going. That's a bouncing puck. Those are always dangerous. Picked up by O'Fallon. They'll send it back up from Chase Green to the neutral zone. Here is Bennett. Bennett avoids a hit and tries to keep the puck going in the oh man.
Toe pick.
Man.
That's dangerous.
Landed chest first on the ice and then almost head first into the boards. Here comes O'Fallon once again. Here is Settles. Settles comes in. Shot saved by Radel, and then a goal on the rebound is shoved in over on the far side, and O'Fallon goes up by a score of 2-0.
Man, a little slow start to this game, Todd, but that last 4 or 5 minutes had some pace to it. Both ends.
Yeah.
Rebound goals. You put the puck to the net and go to the net, good things happen.
Oh, yeah. And Radel made a great initial save, but then that puck came out the opposite side, and there was one of the O'Fallon Panthers just waiting for it.
They like to run and gun, that's for sure. They got some speed on that team over there. They got size. They got a lot of things going for them.
So Collinsville had an uphill battle when it was 1-0. Now the uphill battle is a little bit higher. Jack Vow with the goal, his 7th of the year. And the goal comes at the 6:30 mark here of this first period. 6:24 now left to play in that first period. And the faceoff will come out to Ford's right. Collinsville wins the faceoff. Back to the blue line for Bennett. He'll put a shot toward the goal, but that goes high over on the stick side of Ford. Now back behind the O'Fallon net. The Panthers pick it up. And
there you go.
Here
Good
is
pressure.
Colin Brown. Brown can't get out of that pressure, and he'll reverse direction and head to the other side. Sends a puck into the neutral zone. Collinsville is there to intercept it. Well, they intercepted it for a brief second. Zamoroni will then get there. Tried to bank it off the boards, and that failed. And O'Fallon still dangerous now over on the side of the net. Radel uses his stick to poke that away before anyone can get a shot off. And now over here on this near side, Vale takes it back behind his own net. And over into the far side corner he goes. He waits. He sends it back behind the net, trying to find Miller. Miller having a tough time trying to find the handle on that puck. But a teammate helps him out. Here is Vale again with a shot and a save by Radel. Radel looked behind him, thought it was behind the net. Another save over here on this near side post by Landon Radel.
Kahawks are in trouble here.
Yeah, they are. O'Fallon's buzzing down here in the offensive zone. That one's popped up into the air. Back behind the net. Unable to settle it down enough was Bennett. Bennett still in a fight, and Collinsville finally finds it. Can't get it out of the zone, though. Kahawks are going to be tired unless they can get that puck out of there and make a line change.
Yeah, this is bad news.
Coming over here on this near side, Vale can't get it. High slot
Good
shot.
block.
That is blocked out by Zamoroni, and it comes to the neutral zone, and Collinsville finally will have a chance to make a line change. There's some tired players coming off the ice. There's a loose puck. Oh, that one hit off the inside of the post. Over here on this near side, came flying out. Radel never saw that.
That was a good shot. Sneaky.
Yeah, it was. All right, Collinsville gets the puck. Here is Klein. Klein tries to send
there
it
you
up.
go. Come on, Eric.
He had Eric Denny on the run, and Denny will catch up to it anyway. Sends it back to Duffy. Duffy with a shot and a save by Ford. Over on the far side, the puck comes out. Yaxtis trying to keep it in. He does so. Here is Eric Denny once again. Denny has Klein in the slot shot, and that one goes wide on the far side post. Here once again is Klein. Now back over to Denny. Denny, he got pinched off of the puck over there by Feldker, and then a loose puck comes out, and O'Fallon's going to take over once again. They'll send it over here to this near side, but just out of the reach of Jordan. Now he finds a nice bounce off the board, and a save by Radel.
Needed that save right there. That would have been back-breaking to go down 3-0, especially after a good shift on the other end.
4:13 left to play here in this opening period.
That's what Collinsville's got to avoid, Todd. They got to avoid that run and gun. You don't want to do that with. You might hang around in the first period, but as the game gets later, they got a lot of horses.
4:13 to play. First period action. Face-off comes out to the right. Oh, and a shot and a goal right off of the face-off, and that is a backbreaker there as Abram Turner, right spot, right time off of that face-off win, and he just gunned it.
Set play. I've ran that play a million times. You got to recognize that a kid's waiting for a one-timer, and they executed to perfection.
That they did, and Collinsville now down 3-0.
Abram, that kid can shoot. He's got a rocket, and if he's got space like that, he don't miss very often.
That just comes about 2 minutes after the last goal. And now Collinsville behind the 8-ball big time. Off of the banked glass. Here is Denny. He'll send it into the zone, but O'Fallon is there to stop it. But Klein, he picks it up, but no one home on this near side to send a shot home. And now O'Fallon and Peterson will take a ride back behind his own net. Just under 4 minutes to go here in this opening period. 3-0 in favor of O'Fallon. Collinsville trying to get one back. Little weak backhand shot put on that didn't make it very far. And Collinsville had no one home to try to clean up the rebound. Another loose puck that comes out over on the far side. And it's tracked down by Klein, but he's pinched up against the boards and loses that battle and then banked off of the glass, but Collinsville does a nice job keeping it in. Klein tried to corral the puck. Now he pushes down the player that had him pinned up against the boards, but O'Fallon still comes away with it. Banked it off of Bennett. Bennett in front, takes a shot.
There it is.
Save
Yes.
the goal. Collinsville gets on the board on a goal by Lincoln Duffy. His first goal of the year, and that trims the lead down to 3-1.
Yeah, good pressure there. They sustained pressure in the zone, got the puck to the net, and Lincoln's there to clean up the trash.
Yeah, that was nice.
Doesn't need to be fancy.
No, it does not. Just needs to go in the net.
Simple.
Yeah.
The old KISS method, right?
Yeah,
Everybody
even
knows
simple,
that.
Stupid. 3:18 left to play here in this first period. We've already had 4 goals scored.
That's the kind of stuff the Kahawks have to do. You got to get gritty. You got to go to the net. Here we go.
Lincoln Duffy gets his first goal of the year. And Collinsville gets it back into the offensive zone, but that puck didn't make it very far across the blue line before Miller intercepts it and brings it all the way up. Now he puts on the brakes, sends it back to Vale over here on the blue line. Vale steps up and on the near side face-off circle, sends it to the far side circle, and a shot and a save by Radel. That one scored it back behind the net. O'Fallon players are all over the rebound.
And Collinsville standing still here a little bit.
Bring it back out, and a little blown tire over there in the corner by Vale. And now Vale gets pinched up against the boards by Hens. Collinsville gets the puck back, almost took off Stinnett's head with it, yeah. And a shot toward the goal that got deflected down onto the ice, but O'Fallon keeps it alive, and they keep their chances alive for another goal. Do the Panthers. Almost could have been a tripping call there.
I'll tell you what I was going to say, Todd. I think the refs got plans today because they're letting a lot go.
Yeah, either that or they're just hung over.
Could be.
Yeah, who knows? Last night was New Year's Eve. Hope everybody enjoyed their New Year's Eve celebration, no matter what you did. Over into the near side corner, Stinnett. He's battling with 2 different O'Fallon players over there to try to get that puck loose. And he finally does. And it comes out to Duffy. And Duffy sent it right back to where it came from. And then still O'Fallon manages to come away with it. Into the neutral zone. Glenn Bennett steps up. Pokes that puck off of the stick there of the O'Fallon player, Val. And now a little shove to the face of Stinnett by Brown.
Wow.
And he got away with that one, too.
These are times I'm glad I'm not on the bench, Todd.
Yeah. We already had a coronary.
I might still be recovering from my last one.
Yeah. Over into the far side corner it goes. O'Fallon comes away with it. We're down to 90 seconds to play here in this opening period. 3-1 in favor of O'Fallon. Here comes Collinsville, and here is Eric Denny. Gets a puck off the boards. Puts on the brakes. Looking for a little help in front. Had Duffy, but never connected with him. And now a shot. That's a blistering shot. Comes all the way out for Denny. Denny sends it back behind the O'Fallon net for Duffy. And
there
Denny in front trying to get it.
Keep banging.
And I can't just get there. And he could never really turn around and get a good shot on. Too many bodies, too many skates.
Like that. That's where they need to be.
Yeah. 1 minute left here in this first period. Puck trapped up against the boards here over in this near side elbow. Referee coming on. He's going to make them play it out if they can, and it finally does squirt out. Here is Klein. He tried to send a backhander to Denny, who was waiting in the slot, but that was off a skate. Never made it that far. And now over on the far side, Collinsville comes away with
There it is.
again.
He's wide
Here
open.
is Denny.
Oh.
Denny tried the backhand, comes into the crease.
There it
Shot
is.
and a goal by Eric Denny. And Collinsville has climbed back to within one.
I'll tell you right now, that O'Fallon bench isn't looking as happy as they were earlier in this game. They thought Collinsville was going to go to sleep on them, and here they are coming back. Simple hockey. Good to see.
Yes, it is. So Collinsville down 3-0, has come back and scored the last 2 goals. And now all of a sudden it is a 3-2 game. And for Eric Denny, that is his team leading 13th goal of the year. 3-2 in favor of O'Fallon. 35 seconds left to play here in this opening period. Collinsville bounces it off the walls.
You got to avoid the letdown shift here, hopefully.
Yeah, whatever you do, don't give up a goal in these final 35 seconds.
Yes.
Those are backbreakers. Collinsville, of course, had a 4-3 lead in the game against Columbia 6 days ago.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
And Collinsville gave up a goal with 4 seconds left to go in that game for that 4-4 tie.
Ugh. Yeah, that's brutal.
Yeah, it is.
That's some St. Louis Blues hockey right there.
Yeah, well, I was just talking to Coach Ferry. He said we hit 3 posts in the third period. I said the Blues did that against Pittsburgh the other night.
Well, I'm a Penguins fan, so I wasn't that mad.
Yeah, well, that's your problem.
It's mutual. Those are the best games. I don't care who wins.
Yeah.
But I want Pittsburgh.
12 seconds left to play, and that'll pretty much do
beat
it,
him, Lincoln.
maybe.
Oh.
Here comes, oh, boy. I cannot believe they didn't call
There
that.
we go. See, that's why they're not going to call anything. You see that extra stuff, they're allowing that, and it's only a matter of time before the boys lose their cool. At least they took both of them. We send one of Collinsville's best guys in the box. Lincoln's got to keep his head together.
Yeah, that was a big-time chop on the ankle, man. That's you don't want to see that because that could hurt somebody.
Absolutely. You can break an ankle easy with that.
Yeah, you can. 2.2 seconds left, so we're going to get a face-off, and that's probably going to be all that we're going to be able to get here.
You got to gamble a little bit here, Todd. You got to pull land in the last 2 seconds.
I would think.
I would.
Go all the way down in front of Ford. Why not?
Get you another guy out there that's got a shot.
Yeah. And the face-off one
there
shot, and the buzzer sounds before that backhand ended up going a little bit wide there anyway off of David Hearn, and that is the end of period number 1. We have period number 2 coming your way next after we take a brief timeout here on the Kahok Sports Network.
Pack Mail of Collinsville, locally owned and operated by Ryan Combs. Pack Mail can ship anything, anywhere. They treat you like a neighbor because, well, you are a neighbor. Pack Mail offers shipping materials and containers, private mailboxes, as well as climate-controlled self-storage. Visit Pack Mail at 407 Beltline Road in Collinsville. Online, WeShipStLouis.com or call Pack Mail at 346-4884. The Collinsville Education Association is a proud supporter of KahokSports.com and the Kahok Sports Network. The CEA is your partner as they work to ensure quality education for our children. The CEA advocates excellence and equity in public education and represent over 400 educators in 11 schools in both Madison and St. Clair counties. For more information, you can visit the Collinsville Education Association's Facebook page or the CEA's website at collinsvillecea.org.
And once again, we welcome you back to the RP Lumber Center here in Edwardsville. My name is Todd Duke. On the other microphone, former coach Ryan Shea. And a big shout out to Heath Yaxis over here on the camera helping us out today. And a big shout out to Wiffle Ball, whoever he is, chatting it up on the chat line all by himself.
What's old Wiffle Ball saying?
Well, not much, but it's kind of cool. I don't know what the MCWL stands for. I'm guessing it has something to do with the Wiffle Ball League.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like wiffle ball.
I like wiffle ball, too. Especially like those wiffle ball leagues. Those are fun.
Not this time of year unless it's inside. Huh?
Yeah. That's true. All right, we switch into the ice. Collinsville has Landon Radel to your left, and O'Fallon has Ezra Ford to your right. Over into the far side corner it goes. Bernie Fedorko gets it. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
That's Jeremiah Peterson wearing Bernie Fedorko's number. And now the O'Fallon Panthers try to bring it up. Collinsville intercepts.
You got two. Give it to him.
There's a, couldn't get it. Couldn't find the handle on the puck fast enough. And Collinsville had a hard time entering the zone. And now
look out.
The O'Fallon Panthers are going to have a bit of a chance here. And here is Thompson. And that one Turner ends up going off of the near side post. Radel looked behind him, thought that one was in the net. And now Brown with the puck for O'Fallon. Each player has each team has a player in the penalty box, but we continue to play 5-on-5 hockey. And a loose puck picked up by O'Fallon. And here is Brown once again. Brown into the near side corner, throws one up front, saved by Radel, rebound put also by Radel,
no.
and then a goal scored, and O'Fallon goes back up by a score of 4-2.
I think Jordan shot that puck, looked like it was going to be 2 foot wide, but that's what happens when you go to the net, banked off a skate and went in. I think they got a pep talk after that first period, Todd. They're going to come out flying.
Yeah, probably.
They can do that. But Stennett's got some speed. I wish he'd utilize that a little bit. I know he's a smaller guy, but he's got some wheels.
Yes, he does. I've noticed that too during these first couple of months of the season.
And they say, ooh, there's a cross check. Letting everything go, Todd.
So Abram Turner picked up another goal. He has 2 goals here in this game of the 4 on the board for O'Fallon. A scrum over here in this near side elbow. Now puck comes out, and here comes Eric Denny. Denny has his team leading 13th goal of the year in this game. But Collinsville trails once again by a score of 4-2. Over into this near side corner it goes, all the way out to the far side, up against the dasher boards there. And Collinsville will come away with the puck. Here is Denny. Denny circles, looking for a chance to shoot it, or he had Bennett out front, high slot area. Bennett corrals the puck, backhand, forehand, and then sends it up into the near side corner. Picked up there by David Hearn. Squirts out front. Collinsville with an opportunity, and that puck just eluded at Collinsville's stick. And here comes an opportunity now for Stoles, and Stoles with a backhand shoved aside by Radel. Stoles gets bumped off the puck and then shoves Collinsville player down, and then a loose puck all the way over there in that far side corner. 11:40 left to play here in period number 2. Collinsville trails 4-2. Here is Bennett up the ice trying to find Hearn. Hearn, he gets it in, and then Klein turns around, sends it all the way around the boards, where it's picked up over there by Eric Denny. Denny has to kind of flatten down that rolling puck, couldn't do it. O'Fallon, they send it out to the neutral zone, and now Collinsville has to reset. Here is Klein. Klein will send it back into the corner. We'll roll all the way back around the O'Fallon net, and we are going to have a penalty call, I believe.
Delayed offside.
Oh, delayed offside?
Now they're clear.
All right. I was just looking at a ref with his arm up. Wasn't sure what it was for a second.
Well, the way this game's going, it ain't going to be for a penalty.
Yeah, that's for sure. All the way around the dasher boards again, from the near side corner to the far side corner. Picked up there by Collinsville. And getting shoved around over there was Owen Stinnett. And unable to keep it in was Yaxtis. And here's a 2-on-1 for O'Fallon. Nice play over there by Collinsville's Caden Hens to bump that O'Fallon player just enough to where he couldn't pass it, couldn't shoot it, and it got stuck.
Great hustle, great hustle. You got to have that. Good play on the back check, too. The puck squirted away from the O'Fallon guy trailing. Landon cleans it up. Let's get a face-off. That last possession, Collinsville had.
You doing the 50-50 drawing in the second period? What's up with that?
Not even enough time to buy any.
I know. Usually they wait till the middle of the third period to announce that. O'Fallon, they have the lead and the puck. 10.5 minutes left to go here in period number 2 on this New Year's Day. Happy 2024, everyone. Here is O'Fallon. Nice play again by Hens. Hens is playing dividends on the defensive side of things, and now he's going to come in and try to corral this puck and get it out of the zone, but he couldn't.
Oh, there's a cross
so
check to the
O'Fallon,
face.
yeah.
Man.
O'Fallon comes in. They have numbers, and they open goal, and missing it was Vale. And now O'Fallon, they'll have to go back and play a little defense. Here comes Collinsville. Here is Kyle Lee. Lee had that puck knocked off of his stick, and then O'Fallon, they'll come in and retrace their steps and pick that puck up. Nice hit over there by Lee into the boards. Collinsville sends it back into the offensive zone. O'Fallon, they're back there waiting for it, and they'll bring it up. Here is Vale on across the blue line. Nice little move, and into the faceoff circle with a shot, and a save by Radel. And Vale gets his own rebound and tries to send one back in there for a teammate. That never made it that far. Collinsville, they come up, and Stinnett was kind of taken off by Settles. Settles had him like in a bear hug.
Yeah. If he keeps his feet moving there, they might call something. But like I said earlier, it doesn't look like they're going to call much.
I was getting ready to say, nice job keeping that in by Lincoln Duffy, but apparently it squirted across the blue line.
Looked like it was in from our angle.
Yep, sure did.
I don't think they run many passing camps at O'Fallon. These kids really like to dangle.
9:27 left to play here in period number 2. 4-2 contest. O'Fallon has the lead. Collinsville trying to dig back into that lead. They were trailing 3-0 were the Kahawks. Collinsville scored 2 straight to get it to within 1 goal, and since then, O'Fallon has got an early goal here in this second period to make it 4-2. O'Fallon now with the puck. They'll send it up in between the 2 benches, off the boards, picked up there by Eric Denny. Denny trying to continue moving forward, but now he's going to be offside.
Wow.
I didn't call that, huh?
We like that.
Hey, the referees have decided to just put away the whistles today.
Take advantage of it.
All right, excellent. I would do. Here is Collinsville trying to go back to work. Here is Klein. Klein lost the puck, got taken off of his stick there by Peterson for O'Fallon. All the way out of the zone, and O'Fallon looking to go back to work. Here once again is Peterson. Peterson somehow or another manages to squeeze between 2 Kahawks, followed the puck all the way back behind the Kahawk net, sent one up for Feldker, but Feldker couldn't find the shot. Now Collinsville comes away with it once again, out to the neutral zone. O'Fallon picks it up, trying to get it back into their offensive zone, and Collinsville. Yeah.
Oh, hey, they did see something.
Hey, they have a whistle.
Well, he was close.
Yeah.
That's why I saw it.
All right. Right on top of the play he was.
Yeah, too bad he wasn't on top of it when we were still onside.
8:21 left to play here in period number 2. And Collinsville trying to play a little comeback.
Seems like they're frustrating O'Fallon.
They are, yeah. I mean, it doesn't look anything like that 10-1 blowout so far anyway. And Collinsville hopes to keep it that way. Moral victories are great, but you need a victory.
Yes.
There is Gacciello. He sends the puck all the way back around the net and over into the far side boards. Bennett, he got there first and backhanded it back behind his own goal. Gets there again and sends it back to where it came from in the first place. Sends it up the boards, but not out. And O'Fallon will go chase back behind Collinsville's goal once again. Kahawks, they get there first, and Ferry couldn't handle it. And it comes all the way out to Hearn. Hearn backhands it through the neutral zone and had Beljanski skating through the center ice logo here, but that puck never made it to him. Now a puck squirts loose. Radel, instead of covering it up, swats it on out. He'll send it back out to the neutral zone, and in between the 2 benches once again. That puck will come back by O'Fallon. They'll send it off the boards, and that should be an icing call.
That kid got a break there, we did, because that kid kept his feet not moving, is what you're not supposed to do. He would have been off on a breakaway.
Yep, sure would have been.
Flat-footed. Good for us.
Yep. 7:29 left to play here in period number 2. 4-2 in favor of O'Fallon. Had 5 goals scored in that first period. So far, just the 1 here in this period.
And that was early, too, wasn't it? Was that within a minute?
Oh, yeah. A minute 7.
Yeah. Lost a little pace.
Yep. Back to action. Collinsville looking to get back to within 1 goal again, but they need the puck to do that. Yaxis has it all the way out the blue line, and he gets ran into, and now a loose puck comes all the way out for O'Fallon. They begin that offensive push, and a shot and a save. And
rebound.
The rebound was just sitting there nice and juicy in the slot, and banging that thing home was Kyle Settles, and Settles picks up his team-leading 13th goal of the year.
Well, what do you say out of O'Fallon's 5 goals? It's other than the one Turner scored off that face-off draw.
Yeah.
I think all 4 of them been just outside of the blue paint.
Yep, and juicy rebounds.
Yep.
So Fallon goes up 5-2. They got their original 3-goal lead back. And Collinsville, once again, will have to fight an uphill battle. Fallon wins the faceoff. Vale sends it back, and there's a loose puck. Four's just going to send that one over to his teammate, but I think that jumped over his stick. He ends up finding it anyway. And over on the far side, picked up once again by O'Fallon, and that is Colton Miller. Miller, he'll send the puck over here to the near side, but Collinsville finds a way to intercept it, but they got to find a way to keep it moving, and they can't. So Fallon will bring it on up. Here is Settles. Settles will race down the ice, pick up his own pass, and throw one in front. Collinsville almost poked that in themselves, and Bennett's lucky that that didn't get past Radel.
Whoa, we got a penalty call from the back.
Well, Lincoln Duffy's heading to the penalty box, so the first power play of this game is going to belong to O'Fallon.
Poor Lincoln, he's no stranger to that part of the arena.
Yeah. Lincoln Duffy has 38 penalty minutes, and that leads the team this year. Collinsville has 140 penalty minutes on the year, while O'Fallon comes in at 128.
Lincoln plays hard, though. He plays with a lot of passion.
So we'll add on to that total, and O'Fallon will try to score goal number 6 here with the man advantage. Here is Feldker. Feldker all the way out to the blue line. High slot, takes a shot That is wide on the glove side of Radel. Collinsville, they'll find the puck, and here comes
got him beat,
Eric
go.
Denny. Denny, short-handed, trying to zigzag his way into the zone for a little opportunity. That one kind of bounced right through the crease. Those are always dangerous. And Klein gets there first. Denny, he gets there second, and then he gets bumped off the puck. He'll go chase it down into the far side corner and then get knocked off the puck once again by Chase Green.
There you go, drew a penalty. Oh, that should be another one.
Yeah, it should be.
No, sorry.
A lot of pushing and shoving
Easy,
going on
easy,
over
Eric.
there. Yeah.
Your team needs you a lot more than O'Fallon needs him.
Yeah. So we know at least one penalty we handed out here.
That definitely should be 2.
We'll see who they escort and how many they escort to the sin bin.
There's no way they're taking Denny on that. Well, he did come up a little bit extra at the end. Rightfully so.
We'll see.
Collinsville's door's open.
Well, Fallon's door is open as well.
Oh, no.
And 2 players for O'Fallon are going to go in.
It's the penalty box attendant. Lost his cool a little bit, it looks like.
Well, I believe that was our pregame guest there, Rob Ferry.
Oh, he took over duties.
Jumped over the ice, and he's going to go in the penalty box. He's like, I'll take one for the team.
Yeah, you got to have an attendant, so
yeah,
that guy must have said something too much.
Yeah. So Collinsville's guy in charge of the penalty box apparently got a little mouthy and got kicked out. That's rough when you get kicked out of a game you're not even playing in.
I have experience.
Yeah. So it looks like Collinsville is probably going to go.
What do they call there?
On a, we're going to go 4-on-4 for a little while. Then Collinsville will get a man out of the box.
No, they should have a penalty or a power play here.
I would think so.
Because you got Duffy and the other kid.
Yeah, it looks like now they're going to send a couple of O'Fallon players back to the bench. So it's going to be 4-on-3 Collinsville.
Yeah, an abbreviated power play, it looks like.
Yeah.
What are they doing?
I don't know. Now they got 4 out there.
What are they doing?
So it is going to be 4-on-4.
I guess they're just letting O'Fallon sub whoever they want.
Yeah, I guess they are, yeah. All right, so it is going to be 4-on-3 hockey for 1 minute and 14 seconds. And this would be a prime opportunity for Collinsville to get back into this game. O'Fallon, they come up with the puck, and unable to keep it in over there was Bennett. 2 players in the box. Jeremiah Peterson. And a cross-checking. Collinsville enters the zone. They have 50 seconds left to go on this 4-on-3, and that's into the glove of Ford, and he'll hold on to it for the whistle.
That's a good shot there. Get a face-off, get something set up.
5:24 left to play here in period number 2. Collinsville has the man advantage for another 47 seconds. Then they'll get a guy out of the box, and Collinsville will have a 5-on-3 for a little while. Short-handed opportunity here for Settles. He avoids the Kahok. Nice save there by Radel.
Got away with a hook there.
Yeah, here's Klein. Klein comes up. He has Denny behind him. A shot on goal, and that never made it. And then a loose puck over here in the high slot, sent over here to this near side by Hens, and Hens gave it up.
Oh, that's interference too.
Yeah, that's going to be another penalty.
And they go, oh no.
That one's on the side of the net, and Radel left it wide open for a moment, but once Collinsville touches that puck, now we're going to be even strength for 12 seconds, and O'Fallon's going to go on a power play.
Whew. Lucky they wanted to get a little too fancy there. 88 had a tap in, wide open net.
Yep.
I think Settles got 2, doesn't he?
Yep.
Trying to get the hat trick for him, probably.
No, Settles has 1. Turner has 2.
Okay, Turner's got 2. There. I thought Settles did too.
Well, I tell you, man.
My mistake.
Hens just couldn't get that puck elevated over the O'Fallon player's stick, and that caused everything to happen right there. And then Hearn tried to make up for it by coming down and playing a little rugby. That never works on ice.
Honestly, it was probably a pretty good penalty. He had, he had a clear-cut breakaway.
Yeah.
A little NHL overtime hockey here, huh?
Yeah, a little 3-on-3 action, at least for the next 3 seconds. And Collinsville will get a player back.
Send him.
And there we go, out to Duffy. Duffy off the boards, back behind the net for Denny. Denny will skate it around into this near side face-off circle, and over on the high slot was Duffy, but couldn't get the puck to him. Now here's Zamoroni with a shot.
Yeah!
And it goes in.
There you go, Zam.
There you go.
You know, Zam, good spot. Never a bad idea. Bad angle, but he found a hole. Good
Yeah.
job. What, 5-3? Let's go.
Power play goal for Collinsville.
Keep them Panthers skating to that penalty box. Maybe the refs are going to open the floodgate over there now, Todd.
Could be.
They haven't called anything, and now they're calling everything.
Yeah.
As long as the number on the left of the scoreboard keeps going up, I don't care.
Yeah. So 5-3 now in favor of O'Fallon. And now we are back to 4-on-4 hockey, at least for another 20 seconds, and then O'Fallon will get another power play. So Collinsville 1 for 2 on their man advantage opportunities. And that gets the Kahawks back to within 2 goals. Into the near side corner it goes. Picked up back there by O'Fallon and Colin Brown. Brown skates it down, sends it into the neutral zone. Collinsville is there to intercept. Here is Bennett. Bennett will send it in and then go play chase, but before he can get an opportunity to do that, Peterson finds the handle on the puck. Bennett trying to wrestle it away from him, sends it over here for Brown in this near side corner once again. Brown takes it back behind his own net and looking for a little outlet. Finds it. Collinsville now short-handed again. Another power play here for O'Fallon.
Oh, yeah. Lincoln.
Here is Jordan in front all the way through the crease. Comes out the other side. Miller sends it back to the blue line once again for Brown. Brown over to Peterson into the high slot. Shot taken and a save by Radel on a tipped opportunity. And another penalty coming up against Collinsville.
Yeah, that's a big slash on Zeth.
In front, Peterson, shot, save, shot,
Nope.
goal.
Snuck it through.
Yep. So
Back-breaking.
now each team has a power play goal. And O'Fallon gets that right back after Collinsville scored with the man advantage. 6-3 now in favor of O'Fallon.
I think you said in one of your pregame keys here, Todd, that Collinsville's got to stay out of the penalty box.
They did for the first period.
They
Got to do it for all 3.
They got your memo in the
Yeah.
first. Yeah, you got to keep your legs moving. Lincoln kind of quit, and he had to slash that. So
Yeah.
he's a big kid. He can protect the puck pretty well.
3:06 left to play here in this second period, excuse me.
So he scored. It was a delayed penalty, and Lincoln's still sitting in the box. I don't get that. Perhaps Lincoln said something because it was on a delayed call.
Yeah.
They ringing him up for something else?
I don't know, but Collinsville's going to stay shorthanded
My goodness.
for just 17 seconds.
No, I think they cleared that because
Yeah, they're going to have to put another 2 minutes up there.
Yeah, there you go. There it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's a rule I don't know nothing about.
I thought you were well versed in all the rules.
Maybe they're making up stuff over there. I
Making
don't
up
know.
stuff as they go along.
I guess since they scored on the initial power play, that the delayed one still holds up because they called it for a slash, and that's what they had him for.
So Felker picks up his 8th goal of the year for O'Fallon to give them back their original 3-goal lead. Collinsville,
We had a great view of that. That didn't miss by much.
Yeah, it was just off of the post on the far side, just past Radel's glove. So the Kahawks just don't like having O'Fallon have a 2-goal lead, so they gave him another 3-goal lead. Third time today they've given a 3-goal lead. Into the neutral zone. Popped up and sent down spinning by Radel. Ferry. He gets there first, sends it all the way around the boards and back into the neutral zone. Here is Jordan for O'Fallon. He takes care of the puck, and then he skirts across the blue line and had to put up all kinds of fancy moves. And now over here onto this near side, here is Abram Turner. Back behind the Collinsville net, sends a backhander up into the crease. Another backhand shot, that one by Felker, who just scored, and it never made it that far. Felker with it, high slot, shot and a glove save by Radel.
I've seen a couple kids do it. I don't know if you watched that Blackhawks Blues game the other night where Bedard had the puck behind the net.
I saw the highlight.
Yeah,
they call that a Michigan goal.
Yeah, it's been around for a while, but since he's the hottest thing in the NHL,
yeah.
all the kids are going to try to do it.
Whatever. I'm glad you told me you're a Pittsburgh fan. You didn't say Blackhawks.
No.
I would have had to turn your microphone down for the rest of the night.
No. I'm a lot of things, but I'm not a Blackhawks fan.
Man. Tell me that whole draft lottery wasn't rigged. Shot on goal, saved by Radel. Picked up by Bennett. Bennett will send it all the way down the ice. That'll relieve some of that pressure. O'Fallon's got a power play for another 25 seconds here. And we have another minute 25 seconds to go here in period number 2. Yeah, I got rid of Bally Sports, so I haven't been able to watch many Blues games.
Oh, there's a penalty.
Be.
You got to be kidding me.
Should be. Happened right in front of the referee.
Wow.
Must have blinked at that time. Over into the corner it goes. Collinsville trying to score a shorty here. Out to the blue line it goes. Shot. Oh, that was right on goal. Ford had to be alive to make that save. Here is Yaxis. He'll send one up. That gets caught up, I believe, in the skates of Eric Denny. And then back behind the net it goes. Penalty is over. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. And we have 50 seconds left to play here in period number 2.
Good pressure here by the Kahawks.
Yeah, not bad, especially when they started that pressure shorthanded. Puck squirts loose into the neutral zone. Here comes Vale. Vale gets by and a backhander, and that goes into the netting, and that'll draw a whistle and stop the clock with 38.8 seconds left. You're going to have a hard time getting back in, aren't you? You get locked out up here, so Coach Shea had to make a beeline to the bathroom and had to give him my towel to stuff in between the doors, because if you don't, you can't make it back in. Not unless you're a member and you got a card. 38.8 seconds to play here in period number 2. Faceoff comes out to the left of Radel, won by Collinsville. They'll send it into the boards, and the Canucks will retreat and go get it again. Here is Stinnett. Stinnett with a backhander up to Beljanski. Beljanski finds Duffy. Duffy, he tried to just poke that puck over the stick of the O'Fallon player. Wasn't successful, but Collinsville gets to keep the puck alive in the zone. Send it off of the glass into the high slot by the blue line, and a shot toward the goal that never made it. O'Fallon got there first and stopped that puck from any more further progression towards Ford. Now, loose puck in the neutral zone. Collinsville, nice job by Stinnett putting on the brakes. He comes back in. He's got an opportunity, but a buzzer sounds before he can get a shot off, and that is the way that period number 2 comes to a close. Collinsville trailing 6-3, and we're going to take a timeout, and we'll be back with period number 3 after this timeout on the Kahok Sports Network.
Collinsville High School alumni Stacy Lauenstein, CHS class of 91, Lisa Bassetto, Sarah Sulke, and Tracy Limp, CHS class of 94, Tony Geisen, CHS class of 96, and Kevin Robinson, CHS class of 99, want to wish all of our Kahawks a great year. We look forward to cheering you on and supporting you. Work hard on the court and the field, as well as in the classroom. Remember, once a Kahawk, always a Kahawk. Hashtag Kahawk Family.
Your home is where you feel happy, safe, and secure. So if you see signs of foundation problems like cracks or uneven floors, worrying is natural, and getting it fixed is crucial. Woods Basement Systems understands. We've been solving foundation worries since 1986. Woods experts have the training and equipment to make permanent repairs. So stop worrying, because with Woods, it's fixed forever. Foundation problems don't get better with time, they get better with Woods, the all things basement-y experts. Call or go to woodsbasementsystems.com today.
We're back at the RP Lumber Center. My name is Todd Duke. Ryan Shea on the other microphone. Heath Yaxis on the camera. We're underway here in period number 3. And O'Fallon has a 6-3 lead, and they have control of the puck. Here's a shot. That one was going to go wide anyway, but just to make sure, Radel used that stick to shove it over into that far side corner. Collinsville comes away with it. Kahawks trail 6-3. We're just underway here in period number 3. Hope everyone is having just a fantastic first day of 2024. We have the day off tomorrow, and then we go back to school on Wednesday. Looking forward to that.
Yay.
Yeah, yay. And then I have some bowling action for you on Wednesday. Back-to-back basketball contest Thursday, both at Edwardsville. Girls on Thursday, boys on Friday. In case anybody missed it, congratulations to the boys basketball team on a fine win in the Prairie Farms Holiday Basketball Classic, a 44-39 victory over Quincy, and they knocked Quincy out of the ranks of the unbeaten.
Good deal.
So the Kahawks.
That was a good broadcast, too. Fun to watch.
Yeah, that was a fun 3 days. Takes its toll on the voice, but it's fun.
Dr. Chris gets pretty excited.
Oh, yeah, tell me about it. I'm the one who has to put on the headphone and hear him yell in my ear. Into the near side corner it goes. Stinnett puts on a spin move and avoids a check into the boards there by Peterson. but Collinsville can't find the puck, and O'Fallon continues their effort to try to pick up goal number 7. Back behind the Collinsville net it goes, and with it is Otero. That is Malachi Otero over there. He's in a little bit of a battle with Hearn, but Collinsville wins that one, and Glenn Bennett, he's the one who comes away with the puck. Got his head up looking for a little outlet pass. Couldn't find anyone, and then the puck bounces into the O'Fallon zone. There is Peterson again. He'll send it up to Feldker. Feldker has a goal in this game. Collinsville, high slot, and a shot and a save by Radel, and then back behind the net. Kahawks come up with it. Eric Denny couldn't continue, and then Peterson will bank it off the boards over into the far side corner, and the Kahawks trying to corral it from there. Can't do it. Continuing his progress back behind the net was Feldker, but now Collinsville gets it, and they'll send it down the ice, and that'll be an icing call.
That's about all you can do there. O'Fallon had a lot of good pressure.
O'Fallon is, by the way, 9-5-2 versus Collinsville since 2015. Last win by Collinsville over O'Fallon was a 5-3 win on the 18th of January of 2022. The last tie 1 year ago tomorrow is when that took place, a 5-5 tie. These two teams did not play each other in the 2018-2019 season, as the Panthers strictly played over in the Mid-States Hockey League over in St. Louis. And they came back the following year.
Yeah, Edwardsville seems to do that every other year, too.
Edwardsville is back after, I think, a 2-year hiatus over there in that league. And they came back over here, and they're just they're annihilating everyone.
I guess they needed to get revenge for getting their butts kicked over there.
I guess. That's the way you want to look at it. Here is Denny. Denny puts on a nice move. Slot shot. Oh, that one just goes wide. And then a wide open net and a shot by Klein. And I think that one got caught in the pads of Ford, and he had no idea it was even there.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate early whistle for the Kahawks because David Hearn was there to tap that in. But you got to take advantage of those wide open shots in the slot like that, shooting it high when you're down, 3 goals.
Yeah.
At least put the rubber on net.
11:08 to play here in period number 3. There's another game to follow this one. I forgot to write it down, so I couldn't tell you who it is. I think it's Edwardsville.
I saw Triad.
Triad?
I don't know who they're playing.
Yeah. I saw it today and just didn't write it down. That game follows this one, so we're going to call it quits right after this game ends. And here is Denny with an opportunity. If he can get it past Miller, he does. And, he sent it into the slot. No one was there. Not a soul. So Fallon goes back to work. Here's Miller with a shot that goes well wide. That banks all the way off the back dasher boards and comes out the other side. Collinsville trying to continue to move that puck forward to get a little, try to get one of those goals back before it's too late. Kahawks trail by 3. There is Bennett trying to chase that puck away and trying to battle the O'Fallon defenseman in the process.
Looks like O'Fallon just kind of going to a little bit more simple game using the clock.
Probably playing protect mode.
And that might be on goal.
Nope. That'll be an icing call.
Yeah, they don't seem to be as geared up as they were earlier.
These two teams have never met in the playoffs, at least not since 2015.
I don't know when I was coaching if we ever played them. I can't remember.
No, you did not.
It was usually O'Fallon and Columbia had some bloodbaths.
Yeah.
And I think Columbia came on top quite a bit.
Collinsville couldn't win the faceoff, just to the right of Ford, and now the puck into the neutral zone. Collinsville trying to track it down. Yaxis is in a bit of a foot race over there and can't win that foot race against
Good
Miller.
body.
Now up against the boards. Yep. You can't win the race, take out the body.
It's a good thing about this sport.
Yeah, you can do that. Can't do that in basketball, but I saw a couple of hip checks during that tournament, that's for sure. Back behind the Collinsville net it goes. Picked up back there by O'Fallon. They'll send it up here to the near side boards, and a battle for it ensues there. And now a loose puck here in this face-off circle, won by O'Fallon. That one goes over the back of the net and over the head of Radel. Into the corner, Yaxis turns around. He'll backhand it. Collinsville will come away with it. They got a little 2-on-3 battle to win, though, but they aren't going to do that. Here's a shot that's left wide open, and that was a good idea, but it just never made it on goal. Collinsville trying to keep it in. They can't. O'Fallon sends it back through the neutral ice. And back behind the net. Lee will chase it down first for Collinsville and then backhand it over into the corner for Yaxis. Yaxis didn't get enough on it to send it to Denny. Yeah. That was swing and a miss. Now back into the O'Fallon zone. Collinsville and Denny trying to wrestle that puck away from Green. Green ends up with it back behind his net, and he'll slowly bring it out. Tapped up into the neutral zone, but there is Denny to take over once again. Denny turns the corner, has Stinnett right behind him, leaves it for Stinnett.
Go to the net,
Stinnett, oh, take that shot on goal. He had a wide open lane there for a minute, and then Denny was going to stand there for the rebound, but Stinnett never got a shot on goal off.
Yeah, he's got to put that puck on net. Nolan Duffy's sitting on the far post waiting for a tap in also.
Yeah. We had a guy on each post, and the shot just never happened. Here is Green. Green does a nice job avoiding a check. Comes through the neutral zone. Enters over there on the far face-off circle. Puts on the brakes. Sends it up against the boards. Collinsville intercepts from there. Here is Stinnett. Stinnett, he tried to avoid a hit too, but he forgot to take the puck with him. And now Felker with a save by Radel, and that one bounces off of Radel's body and up into the netting.
Yeah, it's a fortunate play there for Collinsville because Stinnett's got to chip that puck along so we can get a line change. They almost caught us there.
Collinsville got outshot in that second period, by the way, 13-4.
Ouch.
Yeah.
What, they have 2 in that period?
4. Oh, yeah. Who, us? Oh, they had 3 goals in that period.
Yeah, it's 3-2 going into the second.
Right now, O'Fallon out shooting Collinsville in the game, 23-16. Collinsville had the advantage in the first period, 11-9 in the shots on goal department. Here is Brown. Brown will send it over to the far side.
There you go.
And a intercepted pass there by Whitaker, but he couldn't continue the progress. Now a loose puck in the neutral zone. Picked up by Denny. Denny swats at it, gets it right back. Has to avoid a hit, but again, O'Fallon is there with enough bodies to dislodge the puck and keep Collinsville from going in the right direction. Almost came free there for Simmons for Collinsville, but he got pinched off the puck. I believe he was double-teamed and became a Simmons sandwich.
Yeah, you kind of feel for some of these little guys. Some of these seniors get their legs moving, and they're big. They run over a little guy.
Yeah. Tried to get that puck to Stinnett, but Stinnett didn't have a long enough stick to reach it. And now it'll go over into the far side corner where it'll be picked up over there by Caden Hins. He'll send it over to the near corner, but no one there for Collinsville could help him out. So Fallon continues their push, and that one, nice job there by Whitaker. At least he got a stick on it and got it out of the zone, so Fallon had to retreat, but they're still in control of the puck. There is Brown back behind his own net. He brings it out, got a little head of speed going on. Through the neutral zone, through center ice, back into the offensive zone. Leaves it, and a shot, and a save by Radel. And that was a blistering shot
luckily
over there.
That hit Owen's pads.
Abram, that would have hurt. Turner let everything go on that one. Now Collinsville, they intercept and try to get it out. And they'll send it back once again, and now the Kahawks will bring it out. Here is Hens, and that one pops up into the air, and it's going to be an offside call against Collinsville.
No, haven't seen Duffy in a while, Todd. I don't know if he's hurt or disciplined or.
I don't know.
Well, he hasn't been on the ice in a while. He's one of their main guys.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not an injury.
Yeah, we don't need that.
Was that Parker hurt? Let's see. Parker, another guy with a helmet on over there.
Yeah. So Fallon, they have a 6-3 lead, and we have 6:09 left to play here in this third period. Another game after this one, so we'll see if they take any time off of this clock between now and then. That sometimes happens. Matter of fact, seems to happen all the time. They did that the other night, man, when we were over at East Alton in that East Alton Wood River game.
Yeah.
And they, we had there was plenty of time left. I mean, they had, what you guys get? You get an hour and a half ice time, right?
You get a window and some. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times the refs just want to go home.
Yeah, after I think like an hour and 10 minutes, they took time off the clock, and I mean it went from like 9 minutes down to 2. There is a chance in the slot, in the crease actually, was where the stick was for Settles, and that puck just tripped right over his stick, and he never did get a shot on goal. Here is O'Fallon back behind the Collinsville net. A bank shot, and that one
what I found.
Goes in. Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
It went right to 88
right on the back door.
Yeah.
That was Val.
This game's definitely slowed its pace down. It's kind of hit a dull. The second period took it out of the kids.
So 5:12 left here in period number 3. O'Fallon gets what probably is the back-breaking goal for the Panthers as they end up with a 4-goal lead, their biggest lead of this game. And we have a face-off at center ice. And Val has 2 goals. He now has 8. Came into this game with 6. And another opportunity here for O'Fallon, but that hits the skates in the slot of one of the Collinsville players. Now Zagorski trying to bring it out, and he just had that puck right out of his reach. Over on the far side, Beljanski. Beljanski with it. He'll send it into the neutral zone, trying to find Zagorski, but it never made it that far. And now Denny with it, and he couldn't control it. Zagorski comes up with it to Bennett. Bennett has Denny right behind him. Here is Denny. Denny will backhand one to the net. It's in front. Everybody trying to whack at it, but it never got any farther than where it was. Nice intercept there by Denny, but then he got his pocket picked right after that. There is Peterson. Peterson flies in over here on this right wing and then takes a big shoulder hit right into the glass by Denny. That lodges the puck loose, and it comes all the way back down into the O'Fallon zone. Looked like Ford thought there might have been a penalty called. He was getting ready to head to the bench.
Yeah, I think that's a little retribution for earlier in the hockey game.
Yeah. Here's Denny.
Hockey players got a good memory.
Oh, yeah. Denny skates in. Shot. That goes high. I think that was partially tipped by one of the O'Fallon players in front. And Collinsville. Nice job by Bennett to keep it in. Denny, he keeps it with a backhand, but right onto the stick of one of the O'Fallon players. And
there you go. Take advantage of that stick handle.
O'Fallon players is Caden Garan. And now Collinsville comes up with it and almost tipped into their own net by O'Fallon. Bennett not happy.
Yeah. I wouldn't be happy, too, if I was buying that stick. You know, that softens some things up, and they're about $300 a pop anymore.
Man, I'll tell you what, it's expensive to play hockey. All the pads, masks, helmets, skates, sticks.
Keep going. Ice time.
Yeah.
Drive time.
Yeah. I couldn't imagine.
It's great, though.
Jordan, he's got a head of steam and outlasts everybody, puts a shot on goal, and that was shoved aside by Radel. And another opportunity in front. Backhand shot, smothered by Radel with the glove. And that'll keep things where they are at 7-3.
Good job, Landon.
3:28 left to play here in this third period. Got Collinsville and O'Fallon again on Wednesday from Camelot Bowl, our final look at the boys bowling team. We have one more live stream coming your way with the girls later this month before both of those teams head to their playoffs. Won't be long before we're talking about basketball playoffs. Here is O'Fallon back behind their own net. Time starting to wind down. Collinsville trailing by 4. And over on the far side it goes for Turner. Turner gets pumped off the puck by Hens. Collinsville gets a hold of it, and Whitaker will send it right into his own bench.
Well, hopefully the bowling team will have a little bit better fate than we're having today, this afternoon, whatever it is.
O'Fallon's got a good bowling team, too.
Do they?
Oh, yeah.
They're just pretty solid, I think, across the sporting. Got a big population.
Yep. They get to draw from Scott Air Force Base, so rosters are constantly changing at O'Fallon, and never can tell when the next superstar is going to be have his mom or dad stationed at Scott Air Force Base.
Their golf team's pretty solid, too.
Oh, yeah. Here is Vale. Just scored a goal a minute ago and didn't get to take that one with him. It squirts out front. Collinsville comes up with it. Denny sends the puck up through the neutral zone, and taking a big spill over there was David Hearn. And then the puck ends up back behind the Collinsville net again. 2.5 minutes to go here in this third period. Collinsville trails 7-3. That puck poked up.
All right, let's get closer.
1-on-1, possibly a 2-on-1 opportunity. And the pass never made it to where it was intended to go. And over there was Caden Hens. And that was one thing that Denny couldn't do was put that puck on Hens' stick. And now in front, right through the crease it goes. And back out the other side. Tracking it down is Miller. He'll send it back to the blue line. Sent over to the far side. And then that puck just kind of left the stick over there and jumped over. It looks like I thought Kyle Lee looked like kind of hurt there, standing in the slot, kind of holding on to something. All the way back towards the blue line it goes. O'Fallon sends it up into the far side corner. They'll take a little leisurely stroll back behind the Kahok net and send one high and wide. That goes over to the far side. Collinsville, they get a hold of it first and send it through the neutral zone. 90 seconds left to play here in this one. Here is Val. Val comes in over the blue line. Miller skated in right before he did. And now Val left the puck a little bit too far for himself to reach it. And then over there is Stinnett trying to dig that puck out. Collinsville gets to it. Hens, he got to it. Then Stinnett gets to it. Now back to Hens. Hens with a backhander into the neutral zone trying to give it to Stinnett. But again, that was a little too far out of his reach. Down to 1 minute to go here in this final period. 7-3 in favor of O'Fallon. And O'Fallon looks like they're going to win game number 11 of the year. And Collinsville is going to drop down to 1-12-1. Here is a backhand and a forehand and a save by Ford. Didn't get a lot on that, did Stinnett. And now the puck trapped over there in the corner. Collinsville swats it back into the corner. That's Bennett over there with Denny. And then O'Fallon comes back behind their own net, skates it around, and to the neutral zone we go. Final 25 seconds left to play. Here in this one, here is Val once again, and he sends one off the side of the net over here on the near side. Then a shot and a goal by O'Fallon, and that is going to be goal number 8 of this game for the O'Fallon Panthers. And a 5-goal lead with 18 seconds left. Well, a 2-goal lead with 18 seconds left is hard enough to overcome.
Yeah, it's something like this, you just run it off.
Yeah.
These last 2 minutes have been sloppy. You see kids out running, trying to chase hits, and it gets frustrating when you keep losing. But you got to keep a cool head.
Yep. Don't want to see anybody get suspended for the next game
or hurt.
Yeah.
At the end of it, it's a hockey game.
Yep. Face off in the neutral zone at center ice. Collinsville. And Miller scores his 7th goal of the year. That puck popped up into the air, comes back to the neutral zone for just a split second. And that's going to do it. The buzzer sounds, and O'Fallon will pick up a 8-3 victory over the Collinsville Kahawks. And next up for Collinsville tomorrow night at East Alton versus Edwardsville. O'Fallon also has a game tomorrow night. They're at the McKendree Recplex, and they will take on Alton. Big thank you to Heath Yaxis for hanging out and doing the camera with us. And Ryan Shea, we'll see you again, right?
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Thanks.
As always.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
All right, that is Ryan Shea. My name is Todd Duke, and that is going to do it for us here tonight. Final score, O'Fallon wins this one by a final of 8-3. We are off tomorrow, and we're back in your ear or on your TV screen on Wednesday from Camelot Bowl. We'll be on the air around 3 o'clock as Collinsville once again takes on O'Fallon. We'll be covering the boys this time around. So, until Wednesday night, my name is Todd Duke. Everybody have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day. And again, Happy New Year.